I'll start right away. Number one is waiting until quote unquote the right time. You can always tell a rookie, kind of like a newbie investor who has not done much investing, when they say, just give me a second, I want to wait till the market is better, I want to wait till things calm down, or whatever the case is. The second that I hear that, number one, I almost start laughing, because you can tell that they don't have the experience needed. They haven't done much investing in the past. A seasoned investor knows that nobody knows what's going to happen, you guys. That's the secret. Nobody knows literally what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day or the next week, but they still just take action. They don't wait till quote unquote times are better or it's a better opportunity for myself. Oh, I'm just going to wait around. That is a newbie talking, okay? The seasoned investors, the people who have the most experience, know and understand that getting invested and starting to invest right away beats anything else. Let me give you an example, a hypothetical example. Let's say there's two people, Alex and Ben. They both make $50,000 a year. Alex starts investing $300 a month when he's 25 years old. And in contrast, Ben, his friend, waits until he's 35 years old, 10 years later, to start investing the same amount, $300 a month. By the time that they're 65, Alex, the guy who started when he was 25, will have accrued over $600,000, as opposed to his friend, Ben, who started 10 years later and only has $200,000. That is over a $400,000 difference, okay? Do you understand the significance of that? That represents a decade of lost opportunity and lost compounding. Compounding is crazy, you guys. You don't understand it. It's not understandable because people, like humans, we are built to think linearly, like in a straight line, not exponentially, which is how compound interest works. Compounding is when your money makes money. It's when your earnings earn money itself. And it's like the snowball effect. It starts out like nothing's going on for the first period of time, but then over time, as your own money makes money, it just results in a spike, a skyrocketing effect where it's hard to fathom. It's really, really difficult to fathom. It's like that old principle in like middle school or elementary school maybe, where your math teacher, said, oh, what do you think will happen if a penny doubles every day for a month? And then the final number on day 30 is some extreme astronomical number, something like 5 million or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. That, is indicative of compound interest. You gotta just let things be and just let things ride out over time, over years, over decades. So that is the first mistake, is just waiting until the right opportunity, because time marches on and it waits for nobody. Compounding happens over long periods of time. And if you miss those initial periods where, you're just getting started and you're just putting things on the sideline in hopes of being a genius at investing and just investing right at the dip, at the lowest point and stuff like that, that is a rookie talking. Nobody gets the timing right, you guys. Over my whole career of investing, over, all the ups and downs, I've realized one fact. Nobody understands and nobody can predict the market, you guys. Trying to predict the market is a fool's errand. Don't be one of those fools. Start today. Even small amounts, guys. Consistently, small little seeds that you're planting today will become huge oak trees in the years to come and provide for you and your family in your golden years. Start today. So the second thing that I want to talk about that absolutely kills your wealth is panic selling, okay? Do not ever panic sell. I am telling you this right now. It's easy to say, but when you're in the thick of things, when your account is completely red, when there's negative signs everywhere and your money is basically getting burned up, it is human nature. I know this. It is human nature to want to give up and just basically throw in the towel and press sell and just be done with it. Well, guess what happens when that happens? You lock in your losses. You basically realize all your paper losses. A perfect, vivid example of that is March 2020. Do you remember that? March 12th in particular, 2020. That was when the pandemic occurred. That was the day that the Dow Jones dropped 10%. And over the next month or so, the stocks, the S&P, the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, just kept sliding and sliding. And I know personally, like some of my close friends, that they're very smart people, but they also got scared too. They thought that the world was going to end, and as a result, they pressed sell. They sold all their holdings. They basically liquidated their entire account and just converted everything to cash. Oh my God. If that mistake is, a huge life-changing error, because not only did you lock in all those losses, you missed completely the rebound, right? A month into it or so, stocks rebounded tremendously as things started to reopen, as the government basically asserted itself and helped people out with stimulus loans and stuff like this. The economy completely skyrocketed back, and within the year, it was at record highs again. If you sold at the bottom, you completely missed that V-shaped rebound. And what a pity, because that was a golden opportunity to lock in some amazing returns. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, it took a lot of discipline, it took a lot of strength, and a lot of just fortitude, mental fortitude to hang on. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was not easy. It's easy sitting around here just talking about things and saying don't sell when the market is down. But when you are in that position, when you have your account completely exposed and you're seeing complete staggering losses, huge red numbers, and it feels like, all the gains that you've previously slowly worked towards has just completely evaporated, the feeling, guys, is a horrible feeling. And it takes all the mental energy in the world to just sit still. Sitting still, just being still when the world is falling apart. That is the most important skill that an investor must cultivate. You have to be able to weather all these storms. Before you even start investing into a single stock, into a single index fund, or whatever the case is, cultivate this discipline. You have to work on the mental. It's basically 80% of investing, in my opinion, is just the mental, the psychological aspect of investing. You have to first master that. And you have to tell yourself, no matter what, I am going to continue investing. Even though I am scared to death, even though the world is falling apart, whatever cataclysm is going on, whatever things or the world throws at us, you must never stop. You must never give up, sell out of desperation, fear, and panic, and you will be well on your way to becoming a very, very successful investor. It's always so funny, you guys. I can always tell who has the fortitude to become a good investor. It's these people who are willing and who say, I am just gonna go through things no matter the situation. And if you have that attitude, or if you can develop that attitude, your accounts and your stock accounts, your investment accounts, you will be handsomely rewarded. That is a tremendous skill. Just sitting still when things are bad. Most people sounds simple, most people cannot do that. They simply do not have that ability to be tranquil in their heart and in their mind when the world is falling apart. More than any, stock picking, like, specific stock recommendation or any kind of index fund to invest in, the most valuable thing that I can impart on people, in my opinion, is this mental aspect of it. Not panicking when things are down. And the first thing is starting today. Just start today, guys. It sounds simpler. It sounds like more complicated than it needs to be. People try to like make things super intricate and stuff like that. It's very simple. Just put little amounts today and you will be well on your way to financial freedom and the life that you've always wanted. It will take a lot of discipline. I'm not gonna lie, the road is bumpy. There will be hard times. There will be a lot of ups and downs. And you gotta tell yourself that you're not gonna rob your future self of these gains because you're just too scared. I am trying to tell you this wisdom or this advice that has taken me years and years to kind of cultivate. I'm trying to give you guys a shortcut so that you can jump over all the pain and suffering that happens if you don't follow these advices. Basically waiting to start too long and panic selling when things are bad. It's easy to say sitting in this car right now and just talking about things, but when you're in the middle of things, when you're stuck in the mud, when you see your accounts just burning up, trust me guys, remember this video. It will take you very far. Do not let your fear of, the unknown, of more pain in the future, scare you out of the life that you want. Because just on the other side of March 2020 was basically an unprecedented and a historical run that nobody has ever seen. Brighter days are always ahead. You have to cultivate that sense of optimism and that belief that things will be better, and that will carry you through. And sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I wanted to impart this wisdom onto you guys. All right, this is Alex from Low Key Millionaire here. Start investing slowly today. Don't panic sell. You guys have a nice day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.